From coast to coast, millions of Americans took to autumnal streets today with signs, banners and colourful costumes. Towns and cities, big and small, hosting over 2,500 protest events. Their message, this is a republic ruled by a constitution, not a king.
We got to point out to the country that people are paying attention, that 49.9% of the vote is not a mandate to rip apart the Constitution.
I'm against the overreach of power. I believe in 3 branches of government. There's just been almost too many things to list.
I think that the state of the world that we are in right now is really horrible. I want my rights back. I'm off. I need Trump out of office. And yeah, no kings. That.
10 months after being sworn in for the second time, organisers accused Donald Trump of trying to warp the role of president into that of a monarch, bypassing Congress to rule by executive order, breaking norms and weaponising the justice system against his perceived enemies and in favour of his supporters. Former Congressman George Santos, the latest of whom, to have his 7-year jail sentence for wire fraud and identity theft commuted overnight. Just this week at the White House, which he continues to redecorate in his own gilded style with plans for a $250 million ballroom, Trump unveiled his Napoleon-esque proposal to celebrate America's 250th birthday next year with a triumphal arch in Washington, D.C. Already being dubbed the Arc de Trump, Democrats have criticized the plans to build such a monument for America's quincentennial, supposedly a celebration of ditching an authoritarian king. Trump's denied the characterization of his leadership.
A king. This is not a king. You know, they're referring to me as a king. I'm not a king. Right.
Thousands poured into Times Square in Trump's home city of New York to disagree. Organisers say more than 5 million people turned up for their last protests in June, making it one of the biggest in US history. Even bigger crowds are expected today, prompting Republican governors in several states to place National Guard troops on standby. It's unclear how visible the military presence will be. Republican leadership has been trying to tarnish those turning out.
You're going to bring together the Marxists, the Socialists, the Antifa advocates, the anarchists, and the pro-Hamas wing of the far-left Democrat Party. That is the modern Democratic Party. That's where they've gone.
Democratic leadership has struggled to recover from last year's bruising election loss. Their defeated candidate has been encouraging Americans to use their voices today.
I encourage everyone to get out there in peaceful protest of what is happening in our country and express our voice around the country we believe in. So get out there and join the No Kings event near you.
Leading Democrats like Senator Bernie Sanders are expected to address crowds over the coming hours. The question for the party is how can it use this movement to bolster its chances of taking back Congress at midterm elections next year to curtail Trump's regal tendencies.